Across much of southern Alberta, the cleanup from last week's flooding has already started, and there are more questions from people who live in the affected areas about the way Alberta Environment is managing its dams and water storage reservoir. Terry Vogt explains.
The flooding has become a big problem since they put the dam in.
Christy McCarty's family has been farming in the Oldman River Valley for 100 years, and they've been used to dealing with spring floods. Like all families along the river, they were forced to evacuate last week after a decision was made to open the floodgates at the Oldman Dam. Alberta Environment was forced to release the water to relieve pressure from the high volume of water draining down from the mountains, where rivers and creeks were overflowing. The sudden release stranded some residents in their homes near Fort Macleod. Christy's family had enough warning to relocate their kennel dogs, remove horses, and take equipment to higher ground, but she wonders about the way the dam is being managed.
It's public record how much water they're holding in the dam. I finally found the link. I'm not really a computer person. And they're holding 95% full when we know there's snow and we know there's rain. And you have to wonder about that.
Christy says she was relieved to get home on the weekend and discover while part of their hayfield was flooded, the water didn't reach any buildings. Also relief at Paradise Canyon, where there was only minor flooding to the golf course and no damage to homes. A relief for Leah Clock, who says she doesn't mind being evacuated, but wishes someone would have let her know that the order had been lifted.
I would like to have had them had a more coordinated effort, like taking our name and a place where we could have called to see what was going on. The only way I knew is I have a friend who lives at the top of the hill, and she phoned and told me that the cops were letting people through. That's how I knew.
The city and county will be reviewing their responses and flood preparation efforts, but a date hasn't been determined yet. It probably won't happen until local emergency crews return from High River, where they're currently providing assistance. Terry Vogt, CTV News, Lethbridge.